Dante's Boxing Nation. I'm over here with Sky Sports. My man Adam Smith and Johnny Nelson, former champion over here, Sky Sports. How you guys doing?
We're very well, yeah.
It's good to be here.
Okay.
It's good to be in the mix.
Great card we have this Saturday. We have Keith Thurman versus Guerrero. How do you guys see those fights playing out?
Well, we're really excited to be here to see the launch of what Al Heyman's doing with NBC and a sort of new phase, I think, in boxing. Really excited about all the fights. Thurman, Guerrero, Broner against Molina, Abner Mares. I think it's a great card. Good characters, personalities, good matches. Thurman, really looking forward to seeing. We were here for the Khan Alexander night, and I wasn't that impressed with Keith that night, and he was. I thought he should have done a bit better.
I hear that
Leonard Bundu, but so I'm looking forward to seeing how he'll cope with Guerrero, who can be a good boxer on his day.
Thurman's a good talker. I like his style. I get the style, and some people, unless you're a boxing connoisseur, you'd probably not get it. You want Crash Bang Wallop, then
well, he promises Crash Bang Wallop, but there were boos last time. So.
Yeah, but he handled it well. The press conference, this man was like...
Why do you think people criticize him so much? I mean, do you think maybe people didn't realize or understand that he was fighting against a switch hitter and he was really durable, Bundu? I mean, or is that what you think, or what?
If you promise to get out there, knock people out, and do a hatchet job on somebody, then if you promise that and you don't do it, you've got to get a little bit of stake. And eventually in your career, you're going to come up against fighters that just don't fold as easy as what you expected. So he got criticism, and it was it's to be expected. You've got to accept that. That's how it is.
Well, we'd seen Leonard Bundu fight Lee Purdy, and I mean, a decent European level fighter, but I think that especially after Thurman had knocked him down in the first round, I think he should have gone on and finished it. I think because he let it drift, the crowd got on his back. I think that was the problem. But everyone can have an average night. I'm looking forward to seeing how he bounces back. But he says again he's going to knock out Guerrero. Whenever.
Can he knock him out?
I don't know. That's tough. Guerrero is good. He's not top level, but he's a good fighter.
Well, I think we'll find out as he goes up in levels. We'll see if he still has that concussive punch power. If he can still predict and
if he knocks out Guerrero, that's a statement.
Yeah. And therefore, we can still look at him as a potential world beater. But then there's talk of him coming over to England and boxing my mate and former stablemate Kell Brook.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That's a brilliant fight. It's a brilliant fight. And Thurman's actually in the who needs him club. Who wants to box him? He's dangerous. He can make you look bad.
He's got a very good trainer as well.
Very good trainer, and I think that would be a really good fight. He's willing to come over to England to box Kell Brook. So again, that's an amazing fight, and it's a tough defence for Kell.
Do you think Kell will take that fight? You think he's interested? I know you guys talked to him out there.
Well, I know what Kell's interested in. Kell's interested in fighting Amir Khan. That's what the British public's interested in fighting. Unfortunately, Keith Thurman is not a big name in the UK outside the boxing circle. So for Kell, if I was him, I'd still chase that Amir Khan dream. The Thurman fight is a fight that he could take, but he doesn't need. I'd only take it when you need it.
Yeah.
And make Thurman fight somebody else, and that's just how it is. Thurman against Amir Khan, it's a brilliant fight.
Yeah.
He's just in the who needs him club, and that's his problem. He's too good for his own good.
Yeah. I mean, what are the chances of that fight taking place? Eddie Hearn, he said, I'm seeing reports that he's getting frustrated with Amir Khan trying to make the fight Khan versus Kell Brook.
I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I think we all want it to happen this summer. I think there's a number of problems. I think Amir was waiting for Mayweather or Pacquiao. Now that hasn't happened. I think he's got to find another route to go. It's obviously a packed division, but we in Britain want to see the Kell Brook fight because it's a huge summer fight. Problem is that Amir's got Ramadan, so he can't train and fight in that period. So he's got to get a fight in before really the end of May.
June the 11th, I think Ramadan begins.
Yeah, but sort of he probably wants to fight back end of May. What I'm hearing is the 23rd or the 30th of May. So, and the problem is that Kell's fighting at the end of March. So just the time-wise might not work for now. It's certainly a big fight down the line, but I think they're looking at Kell Brook fighting a name like Thurman or someone maybe like a Marquez. That type of fight for the summer. Big show, open air, probably at Sheffield United.
Yeah, you know what I think is a good fight for Kell? Victor Ortiz.
Victor Ortiz?
I think it's a good fight.
Victor Ortiz? Yeah. That would be good. No, it would be good.
It's a good leveler, good
measure. Good talker too, Ortiz.
Yeah. But who do you see that winning that fight, Khan and Kell Brook, though, if that played out?
I think.
What would you say?
I know, that's a difficult one because
Stir up the pot.
Johnny's from Kell Brook's stable and he knows him very well.
Oh, okay,
And Kell Brook
okay.
is also a matchroom fighter and he's on Sky Sports. So it's tough for us to pick against.
Oh, so I have
Kell.
the conflicts of
But
interest going on.
I think styles make fights, and I think I would have to say Amir Khan is definitely the favourite for that fight. And I think that his speed will give Kell Brook a lot of problems, but Kell Brook's got a great jab and he's got power. So it's a really interesting match, but I would have Khan going in a slight favourite.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And I mean, if Khan doesn't fight against Kell Brook, he doesn't really have a whole lot of options right now. I mean, who does he go after? He's not going to get Mayweather next. I mean, if he's not going to fight Kell Brook, where does he go?
That's the trouble, and that's why we want to see Brook and Khan, because they don't like each other. There's no love lost. It's a big British fight. And you know what? If Kell wins or if Amir wins, they could have 2, 3. They can make a little trilogy. It'd be a really good story. The problem is, you know exactly where Amir Khan goes. He had a good win over Devon Alexander. He's hoped for the Mayweather fight for so long. Or Pacquiao. You know, Pacquiao and Khan met up in London. They're old stablemates, obviously old friends, but, you know, Pacquiao gets the big fight, and that's right. And everybody wanted Mayweather and Pacquiao to meet. So Amir's got to pick up the pieces, and he's got to fight someone. I mean, maybe it's a Timothy Bradley. Maybe I've heard possibly Chris Algieri or someone like that. But you know, it's tough. He's
Thurman might get.
He needs a big fight, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and unfortunately, again. I think after Amir's last performance, he performed that well.
Yeah, very impressive.
He probably fought that well. He fought himself out of a Mayweather fight.
Yeah, I think he did.
And a Pacquiao fight. So again, he has to fight.
You don't think on that
fighters.
performance?
I
You
think
don't think
on
on
that
that performance he beats Kell Brook?
Oh, come on, I'd rather be put in that situation.
I mean,
We love Kell Brook. Kell Brook's a great, Kell Brook's
foot
a great
movement.
fighter. And Kell Brook
Khan does have the foot
He went and
movement,
beat
though.
your man. He went and beat Sean Porter on foreign soil. It was
Beat
a
up Sean.
wonderful
Just
night.
dealt with
It was
him.
a
Sean could have
fantastic
had them
night.
in. Yeah.
But I tell you
I
what,
do
Khan
like that.
on his day, I still think on his day,
Was
and
hot
the
though.
way he boxed against Devon Alexander, and now under Virgil Hunter with
know
the
what?
defence and beautiful skills and movement, you know, he's a match for anyone.
I've got to agree. I think after Khan's last performance, it was outstanding. I'm Kell's boy. Kell needs momentum in his career. He's
got an important fight now.
He hasn't had that. He's got an important fight coming up.
Against
But
John
on that
Jordan,
last
yeah.
performance, I think Amir Khan was almost second to none.